The concept we know today as the Incident Command System was developed in response to the 1970 wildfire season, which devastated Southern California. At the height of this fire season, more than 500,000 acres burned during multiple fires over a 13-day period. These fires destroyed more than 700 structures and resulted in the death of 16 people. The simultaneous development of numerous fires over a large geographical area taxed multiple fire agencies. The deployment of multiple agencies resulted in chaotic responses that often led to fire apparatus passing each other as they responded to reported fires in opposite directions. This chaos escalated by establishing multiple command posts and fire camps. Numerous agencies operating at the same incident implemented these fire camps and command posts. The need for a more effective method of managing multiple agencies during these fires had become so apparent that in 1971, Congress allocated $900,000 to the U.S. Forest Service for the development of a system that could better manage emergency response to large wildfire events. This funding would result in the creation of FireScope in 1972. FireScope would partner with local, state, and federal agencies, including fire and forest services, to develop a system for managing wildland fires. The original system, developed by FireScope, used two independent components that worked in unison to create a fluid operation. The two components became known as the Multi-Agency Coordination System, MACS, and the Incident Command System, ICS. Fire Service leadership immediately realized the value of an incident command system and recognized how it could benefit structural firefighting. By the 1980s, the focus of ICS development had officially shifted to an all-risk, all-hazard system capable of managing all types of emergencies on various scales. In 1983, the National Fire Academy began including ICS training in its curriculum, and the concept of ICS was extending across the United States. During this same period, the improvements in two-way radio technology increased so that portable radios became commonplace on the fireground. Both fireground radio communications and the use of the ICS would continue to grow and develop through the decade. During the early 1990s, the Incident Command System had become a popular fire service topic across the United States. Fire agencies from coast to coast began implementing the ICS into their day-to-day operations. Along with the national adoption of the ICS came the first standardization of incident command for the fire service. In 1990, the National Fire Protection Agency produced the first version of NFPA 1561, the Standard on Emergency Services Incident Management. This was the first nationwide standardization of the ICS. The standard was developed from an NFPA textbook, Fire Command, written by Phoenix Fire Chief Alan Brunacini several years earlier. In 1992, the National Fire Protection Agency revised NFPA 1500, the Standard on Fire Department Occupational Safety. The new standard included a chapter dedicated to the Incident Command System. This updated revision would sweep monumental changes across the fire service and forever change how fire departments viewed fireground safety and incident command. The new millennium would bring the federalization of the Incident Command System. In the wake of 9/11, then President George W. Bush issued HSPD 5 that directed the development of a single national incident management system. Following a diligent review of the current incident management systems, the newly formed Homeland Security and FEMA developed ICS and MACS into the National Incident Management System, NIMS. Unlike the fire service models before, NIMS was an all-encompassing emergency management system. NIMS was capable of managing a range of emergencies, from a building fire to a regional earthquake to a national emergency. Unlike previous versions of emergency management, NIMS also included all forms of government and local services. This meant that for the first time, the same incident management system is used by first responders, DPW workers, utility agencies, school principals, village councils, town supervisors, city mayors, county executives, state governors, federal officials, and even government contractors. Today, NIMS is the nationally accepted incident management system. NIMS has been adopted by nearly all local, state, and federal agencies across the United States. The Incident Command Course curriculum from the National Fire Academy is now based on NIMS, and the most recent versions of NFPA 1561 require that agencies adopt a NIMS-compliant incident management system. NIMS has unified how agencies organize their command structure, developed foundational command principles, and created a universal emergency operation language. However, individual agencies still need to adopt or develop an agency-specific incident management system that incorporates NIMS management principles and concepts into their organizational operations and incident command structure.